All right, let's get this going. Day late. Um, okay, hang on. Anyhow, happy Tuesday. How are ya? Ryan J here. Thanks a lot for paying attention to my 3-day challenge of how to make money from home right now. It's going to be a 3-day challenge. I wanted to start this yesterday, but my house didn't have power. So, yay. Okay. Anyhow, so I'm glad you're paying attention, and that's all right with you. That hey, you know what? Sometimes I gotta be elastic with how I do things, all right? So yes, it was originally wanting to be yesterday, but yeah, had to do it today. All right, so thank you very much for paying attention, and I hope you keep watching today, the next day, and so Thursday. Okay, would that be right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yep. I'm going to have a 3-day challenge, and how I'm going to do it is break it down on how I work from home and make money right now. And so these are things that you can implement right now to do that. Why am I talking to you about this? Well, my name's Ryan J. I help people make money online, mostly from home. I also help solve your problems at a very deep discount. I help solve your problems at a deep discount. Well, what is a deep discount? Well, today this is free, so here you go. Tomorrow's free, the next day's free. It's free training, so I wanted to reach out, help, provide value, give you actionable steps that you can start to use right now to start making money from home. All right, so what are we going to be talking about? Got my notes here to keep us on some sort of semblance of a schedule. Okay, so being transparent with you right up front, this is going to be a no pitch zone. I'm not going to sell you anything. I don't have anything to sell. I'm not pitching you anything. It's not a pitch. All right. I'm truly bringing valuable information that you can start using right now to start making money at home. I'm not selling you anything. It's not a pitch. It's not a scam. It's 100% legit information that you can start to implement right now. All right, so what's this going to look like? All right, mostly today is going to be designed around the mind frame and how you're thinking and what your wants, needs, desires are, and how to go about thinking about this and working from home. Because honestly, it kind of is a different mind frame and set and how you process information. It really is. I mean, it takes a little bit of extra motivation, dedication, drive, and perseverance to want to work from home. So today is not going to be too much on the nuts and bolts of things. All right, here, day 2 is going to be what to do. Day 3 is going to be how to do it. So, starting off today with mostly mindset, then we're going to go into how to and what to do. So there's a program here. Man, you don't need me to tell you or enlighten you on any information as to what's going on within the last, I don't even know how long this is going on for. I don't see any end in sight necessarily. And that's a situation we're all in, and it's not something that we could prepare for. It's not something that we had planned, like, hey, March of 2020, let's just start shutting stuff down. That's not how it went down. You know, there wasn't any planning nor warning or anything like that. So yeah, admittedly, things are kind of tricky right now. 100% tricky. I'll give you that. So with that being said, unless you're an essential employee, hey Tiff, I am well, thank you. Unless you're an essential employee or essential service, you've been out of a job. If you're in the hospitality industry, you haven't been working in the hospitality industry. Hotels, if you drive anything, cabs, Ubers, buses, yeah, you're not really working. Now, teachers are still employed, but they're employed from their home, homeschooling my kid. So it's kind of interesting. But you know where I'm going with this. You know, a lot of things have come to a grinding and complete halt. And if you haven't been prepared before this with residual income, or unless you have income set aside for times like zombie outbreaks, I can really see how it might be crunch time when it comes to how are you paying rent, or are you buying food, or where are these dollars going to be allocated to? How are American families going to make it work? Okay, so with that, knowing that, I'm doing this 3-day work from home challenge. Like, I'm going to teach you how to make money. And if you implement any of the ideas at all, like, you can start making money. Like, I will guarantee that if you put in the effort to take the application and actually do the task, what is outlined, you will make money. Providing value right there. Okay, I'm glad I could help you out. So, that's part of the pain point, and part of, like, a little bit of the confusion, and a little bit of, like, I think a lot of people have, well, it's been interesting. Who are you thinking is failing you in this thing? Is it the media? Is it the government? Is it just a wacky situation and it's really nobody's fault? For me, I kind of feel like the media is letting me down. I really feel that. I feel that way. And I don't want to make it like political or anything like that. But generally, I think the media does us an extreme disservice. Extreme disservice. So, but that's just my viewpoint. Now, here's so you all know the problem, and you all know that it's not just you, it's your neighbor, it's your friends, it's your, relatives, not working. Now, some states have opened up slowly, but I don't know if that necessarily guarantees anything. I really don't know. Just because, like, the Applebee's down the street from me opens up, does that mean I'm gonna start rushing into Applebee's? I think I'm gonna probably take my time and a little bit of patience. Now, oh, here's another interesting thing. So, it was the whole flatten the curve, flatten the curve, flatten the curve. Okay, cool. Then it was, well, now nobody go anywhere. Oh, well, okay. Nobody go anywhere. 3 days ago, my town had a curfew of 8 p.m. I had a curfew. So I can see how this would be stressful times. A lot of stressful times for just rules, regulations, and things that I'm not used to being imposed on me by, well, you got a curfew now. Curfew? Okay. Well, with that being said, and the situation, and it's looking pretty bleak, I would make a challenge to you to take responsibility of your own finances, to take responsibility if maybe you get your job back, maybe you don't get your job back, who knows? But replacing that, your job. Now, I'm not bashing jobs. I don't want to bash jobs, because that's not what I'm doing at all. I'm looking at it from the aspect, if there are things that you can do to put in place that are going to give you an extra bit of money each month to pay cell phone bills, electric bills, or whatever, or replace an income, or if it's just extra income, or you don't like your job and you're going to do this full time, I encourage you to take the responsibility for your family, for yourself, for your finances, because literally, all right, the government and giving us stimulus checks and whatever, but that's not my economic frame of how I work. I like to be in control of my finances. I like to know how much money I'm making. I like to be able to dictate how much money I can make. And by doing so and being personally responsible and not having to, oh my gosh, I hope the government cuts me a check, and not putting my responsibility on somebody else, it's taking responsibility. And if there has never been a more evident time to be 100% crystal clear clarity that maybe it's a good time to start working from home and making some extra money, I don't know another time where that hasn't been abundantly clear, that you can't leave your financial well-being, or your own well-being for that matter, up to the devices of somebody else. Now, it looked good 4 months ago when people were still going to work and, everything's just fine. Guess I'll just go to the job and work my 40 hours a week, because that's what I did last week and nothing changed. So I don't see why anything would change right now. Okay, well, that was fine 4 months ago. Now I would highly recommend that you really start processing this in your mind of what are things that you can do to work from home right now to keep putting food on the table, to keep paying the electricity, to keep paying the mortgage, and what can you do? So I'm gonna actually wrap it up real quick, because I think I've pretty much beat this point pretty well that time's messed up. There are things you can do to change. You might not have known about it, and it might not have been apparently clear, but I'm going to help you in the next 2 days. And here's a quote that I like. I really like this one because this is so perfect for this moment in time. Adversity can break people. It can also break records. Adversity can break people. It can also break records. Huh. Well, what does that mean? Yeah, okay. It can break people. For a lot of what's going on, anxiety's been super high, depression's been super high, people are drinking way more, spousal abuse is up. It is an interesting time. Then, I'm not going to mention what happened recently, so let's just stir it up a little bit more. With that interesting time, I can see how it could negatively affect some people. Now, on the other hand, it can be a very, very productive time if you have a positive mind frame and a mindset. It can also break records. I've heard, so like in our 2008 crash, in the Great Depression, that millions of dollars are made in times of mayhem like this. So it can also break records. Adversity can break people, but this might be your time to shine. It might be your time to shine right now. I'm going to help you along the way. So thank you very much for paying attention to tonight's live. Tomorrow I'm going to be a little bit calmer, all right? Because then we're actually going to get into what to do. What to do is tomorrow. Thursday, how to do it, okay? So, thanks a lot for watching tonight. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. This is Ryan J, making an epic evening.